Get out of debt. This refers to the process of paying off any outstanding financial obligations or loans you may have. Live on a budget. This phrase means to plan and limit your spending based on your income, ensuring you don't spend more than you earn. Be generous. This refers to giving freely, whether that be time, resources, or money, often towards charitable causes. Live on less than you make. This refers to spending less money than you earn in income. This allows for savings and reduces the need for debt. Have a plan to avoid debt. This refers to having a financial strategy in place to prevent accruing unnecessary financial obligations. Save money for emergencies and later for investing. This is the advice to set aside funds for unforeseen expenses, and once you have a sufficient emergency fund, to invest extra savings to grow your wealth. Have an emergency fund before you start your 401k. This phrase suggests that one should have a safety net of savings for emergencies before focusing on long-term investments like a 401k retirement plan. Get out of debt first. This means that your priority should be to pay off existing debts before embarking on other financial pursuits. Learning how important it was to be debt-free. This emphasizes the benefits and importance of not owing money to creditors. Financial Peace University. This is a program created by Dave Ramsey that teaches individuals how to handle their money using biblical principles. Life after debt. This refers to the financial freedom and opportunities that become available once you've paid off all your debts. The baby steps. This is a reference to Dave Ramsey's Baby Steps, a series of 7 steps he recommends for getting out of debt and achieving financial success. Total Money Makeover. This is a book written by Dave Ramsey detailing his baby steps plan for debt elimination and wealth accumulation. Shortest distance between where you are now and wealth. This means the most direct path to financial prosperity. Live like no one else. This phrase encourages a lifestyle of frugality and disciplined spending in the short term, so that you can enjoy financial freedom in the long term. Paralysis of the analysis. This is a term for overthinking a situation so much that no action is taken, often in the context of financial decision-making. Baby Step 1. Saving $1,000 for a starter emergency fund. This is the first of Dave Ramsey's baby steps, advocating for saving $1,000 quickly as a buffer against unexpected expenses. Liquidate anything that's not retirement. This phrase suggests selling off non-essential assets to raise money, while protecting retirement investments. Baby Step 2. The Debt Snowball. This is the second of Dave Ramsey's baby steps, which involves listing all debts from smallest to largest and paying them off in that order. Sell the stupid boat. This is a metaphorical suggestion to sell off unnecessary luxuries to contribute to debt repayment. Gazelle intensity. This is a term coined by Dave Ramsey to describe extreme dedication and urgency towards paying off debt, inspired by the way gazelles run from predators. No payments, but a house payment. This phrase refers to the goal of being free of all debt payments except for a mortgage. Baby Step 3. Save 3 to 6 months of expenses in a fully funded emergency fund. This is the third of Dave Ramsey's baby steps, which recommends building an emergency fund large enough to cover 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This is a safety net to handle major unexpected costs without going into debt. We are the bank now. This phrase means that once you're debt-free and have an emergency fund, you are in control of your finances. Instead of relying on loans for unexpected expenses, you can cover them with your own funds. Grandma's Rainy Day Fund. This is another term for an emergency fund. It refers to an old-fashioned concept of saving money for times when unforeseen expenses occur the rainy days. Ready for life. This means being financially prepared for any life events, good or bad, that might come your way. Build wealth. This phrase refers to the process of increasing your net worth through means like investing, increasing your income, and saving more money. Baby Step 4. This is the fourth of Dave Ramsey's baby steps. In this step, one starts investing 15% of their household income into retirement funds such as a 401k or an IRA. This helps to ensure future financial stability and wealth. Living within your means, this principle advises only spending as much money as you earn, thus preventing the accumulation of debt. Profound sadness. This phrase means a deep, intense feeling of sorrow or unhappiness. High-risk bets. This phrase is used to describe actions or decisions that have a high chance of failure or negative outcomes. Financial tsunami. This metaphor refers to a large-scale financial crisis that has the potential to cause widespread destruction, similar to a tsunami in the natural world. Contrary thinkers. This phrase describes individuals who think differently from the majority, often having opposing or contradictory viewpoints. Cracks forming. This metaphor refers to the early signs of a problem or failure. In the context of the story, it suggests the initial indicators of the financial crisis. Gamble against. This is a phrase meaning to take risky actions in the hope of a beneficial outcome. Here, it's used metaphorically to describe betting against the economy, predicting its downfall. Engulfed in, to be completely surrounded by something, usually not in a literal sense. In the context, it means being overwhelmed by debt. Prepared for the tempest. Tempest is a literary term for a violent storm. The phrase means to be ready for significant trouble or difficulty. At ground zero, this phrase usually refers to the site of a destructive event. Here, it means starting from the very beginning, having nothing. Shaky moral ground. This phrase means a questionable or uncertain ethical standpoint. Chilling reminder. This phrase refers to something that serves as a warning or alarm, often about something serious or frightening. Straying from simple principles. This phrase means deviating from or failing to adhere to basic rules or guidelines. Downfall of folks. Downfall is the deterioration or decrease in status, wealth, or physical/mental well-being. Folks is an informal term for people. So, the phrase means the failure or ruin of people. A stark contrast. Something that is very different from something else, in a way that is very obvious or noticeable. Bet against the economy. This means to make financial decisions or investments based on the prediction that the economy will perform poorly. Profits started trickling in. Trickling in refers to something arriving or happening slowly, in small amounts, over a period of time. In this context, it means the profits started to come in slowly. Multiple homes she couldn't afford. This means she owned several houses, but didn't have the financial means to pay for them. Tremendous societal cost. Tremendous means very great in amount or level, and societal cost refers to the total cost to society. So, the phrase refers to a great negative impact or loss for society. Chilling reminder. Chilling here means frightening. So, a chilling reminder is a frightening or scary reminder or warning about something. Need for financial literacy. Financial literacy refers to the ability to understand and use various financial skills, like personal financial management, budgeting, and investing. So, the phrase refers to the necessity for understanding these skills. Lead to disaster. This means to cause a very bad situation, damage, or failure.